Die aktuelle 29, der Dutch Destroyer, Vincent van der Voort.
Well, they've been singing this sporadically all the way through the day. Now they get a chance to sing it while he's on stage. Vincent van der Voort taking on a former world champion in Mark Webster. Perhaps the highlight of the evening session here at the German Darts Masters. Dan Dawson in the commentary box alongside me, Rod Harrington. Pick of the games for you on paper, Rod?
I think it is, Dan, yes. I mean, you've got the quick draw of van der Voort against the solid game of Mark Webster. I mean, Webby, when he first came over to the PDC, really played well, did really well in the World Championships, and then just went off the boil a bit, but so did Vincent van der Voort. But they're both showing signs of getting some good form back. So you kind of, when you look at this game, you're thinking, well, this is one of those games that perhaps will go to the deciding leg.
Yeah, certainly could do. Mark Webster only just made it here, came through the qualifiers. He beat Mark Jones and beat Joey Polferman. He was 5-1 down in that. Came back to win it 6-5 by taking out 150 in the deciding leg. Sometimes, when things like that happen, it can convince players that it's written in the stars, it's going to be their weekend.
Well, it's that confidence thing again, isn't it? You know, when you're doing exceptional things, it breeds confidence, and then confidence breeds winning. So, you know, the old psychological spiral goes up instead of down.
It's Vincent van der Voort to throw first here, though. Having won the ball, and he's straight into the treble 20 with his first dart. Can't follow it with either of the next two. Mark Webster, of course, former Lakeside winner, beat Simon Whitlock in the final. One of the few people to beat Phil Taylor at a World Championship, beat Met Ali Pally. I remember him pogoing around the stage vividly. I remember him doing that. But then succumbed to the curse of Taylor and couldn't get past his next match.
100. And it got him into the Premier League that year as well, which, a lot of people, me probably included, say, the Premier League has killed some players. And I have to say, it didn't help Mark Webster. The Premier League, every Thursday night you're playing a tremendous player. There's no let-ups. If you're on a bit of a downer, you just get mullered every Thursday. And, apart from a great performance against Adrian Lewis in Brighton with about 110 average, the rest of his Premier League was pretty dismal. And, he's just put him on the back foot since then.
Yeah, you can't deny his quality, though. I mean, semi-final of the Worlds, quarter-final of the Match Play, the Grand Prix, the Grand Slam, semi-final of the UK Open, and, of course, that Lakeside win. He's got pedigree. It's about trying to recapture that form, and there have been signs. As Vincent van der Voort looks at double 16 for the first leg and does so, and that's a 14-dart leg, and that's exactly what Vincent van der Voort would have wanted.
Yeah, there's no question that he's got the quality. You don't get to them sort of stages and win the World Championship without being a class player. But it's just finding the edge. He's got the run-of-the-mill game, but it's the edge that makes you get to finals again and win tournaments. And he's just lost that edge.
Yeah, Vincent, let's not forget, has made a major final as well. Made it to the UK Open, lost at Raymond van Barneveld. A fair few years ago now, though, has to be said. But again, he's made a quarter-final of the World Championship and the Match Play as well. Both of these guys know what it takes to go deep into major tournaments, and they are threats when they're playing well.
Yeah, Vincent had a lot of back trouble. I think that was the demise of his form. But he seems to be, as Mark Webster puts in the first maximum of the match. I mean, he must have got his back sorted out because his form is, you know, going up.
97 after 128.
So 128 for Webby. Didn't need to start in the 18s because Vincent's so far back. But the theory about starting on the 20s is that you're going to get close to it to trouble, and he didn't there.
Well, I don't understand why Mark didn't go down to the 19s after the first start. You know, the 96 would have left him 32, which is a good combination.
Well, there's pressure on this now, but that's a great first dart, and Mark Webster's got 2 darts. And he's going to be double 6. Bends the wire, and Vincent van der Voort is coming back for double top for a 2-0 lead here. The Dutch destroyer. And there it is. And Vincent van der Voort has raced to a 2-0 lead. Winner of this one goes through to play Robert Thornton, the number 6 seed, a man who admittedly did get a little bit of a walloping from Raymond van Barneveld on Thursday night in the Premier League, but that was just after he'd won a tournament of the weekend. So I wouldn't be writing off Thornton just on the basis of a poor game against Barney on Thursday.
Certainly not. Thornton, one of the... Well, he's got plenty of bottle, Robert Thornton, and when he starts hitting that double top, there ain't many people better. And that was out of the blue. I have to say, I thought the Thornton had a chance of beating Barney on Thursday. I tipped him up on the Sky Sports website that I thought he had a chance. You know, coming off the weekend, you know, when you have to play brilliant to win a tour event, and I just thought he was coming in there flying.
Yeah, well, you tipped him to win it. I tipped him to draw it. He lost it. Stop listening to us immediately.
Pundits for you.
Well, Vincent van der Voort looking for a maximum of his own, and there it is, his first one of the match. Already seen Jelle Klaassen and Raymond van Barneveld knocked out earlier this afternoon.
97.
So Vincent van der Voort, a lot hangs on the shoulders of the Dutchman.
And at the moment, up to a 104 average, so playing extremely well. Mark's going to have to start up the scoring, otherwise Vincent's going to run away with it.
Went for the ball, that leaves 97, one to the treble 19 for tops. Can only set it up now, which he has done so.
That's another one of those shots I really don't understand, Dan. It doesn't matter what you hit with that bullseye 25, the second dart's got to be perfect. But double 6 for Mark Webster. Brilliant shot out. The 1-2-6 gets Webster back in this game. And as I said, I don't understand the 25 shot for the Dutch on 1-2-1, 1-2-2. I just don't understand it. If he hits a bullseye, he's still got to hit a treble with the second dart. If it's a 25, he's got to hit a treble with the second dart. So the second dart has got to be 100%.
81.
Where if he goes for a treble with the first dart, he only needs one treble with the first two darts. He's got a 100% better chance of taking the shot out, going for a treble. I know it's personal preference, but percentage-wise, no one can tell me that's the way to go.
Well, he's got Mark Webster back into this match as well, hitting that double 6, the one that he'd missed in the previous leg. And it was a break of throw back as well. So if Mark Webster can hold on to his throw here, we will be level at 2 apiece. Lovely looking dart for Mark Webster. It'd be a surprise if he didn't follow it in with one of the next two, and there you go, ton 40 for the Welshman.
Well, we talk so often about how the first dart's got to be perfect, as in Vincent's first dart. And then it's so easy to follow up with the other two.
Well, particularly with Vincent, who is chucking his second dart almost before the first one's landed on occasion.
Well, sometimes chucks the third one before the first one's landed.
Well, that's surrendered the advantage, so Mark Webster may well get 6 darts from here to make it 2 apiece. Well, that's not helped him in any way. An important last dart, but it's by no means a gimme, and Vincent van der Voort has a chance here. He will go for the ball here, you would think.
You're exactly right. That's the combination on this one. Everybody goes this way. Treble 20 will give him the bullseye. Mark Webster's going to get 2 darts at double top to level it up. And this is where you don't want to give these chances away. And he doesn't. Straight in double top. 2 legs apiece with the big Dutchman.
Yeah, 58 in 2 darts after he'd taken out the 126 in the previous leg. Safe to say that Mark Webster looks a lot more settled now than he did in the opening couple of legs. And that looks a decent dart for him as well. Lovely stuff from Mark Webster as he looks to fill it up. And there's a maximum for the Welshman. 180 number 2 for Webster. Number 4 for the match.
140.
Yes, this is certainly hotting up now, and that's number 4. Oh, the way that first dart was sitting, you would have had money that it might have been another one. Well, there we have the stats. Good averages. Van der Voort just heading the overall average, but the first 9 dart goes to Mark Webster. 2 180s apiece.
In that treble 20 again, Mark Webster. He seems to have found his range. And this, remember, is on the Van der Voort throw. A ton 40 leaves him on a 2 darter. And Van der Voort needs something big just to keep touching. How about this for something big? How about this for... You don't get any bigger.
Good pressure shot from Van der Voort. Well, now, will he go double 18? Surely he's got to go double 18, double top. No, and he's gone for that treble 20 on the 76. You know, Dan, half that treble 20 was covered up. Should have gone the double 18, double top.
Well, is Van der Voort going to make him pay? He's going to get a dart. But he can't, he perhaps could have used that first dart. It looked like it was a nice little guide into the bullseye, but Webster has a chance here. When he'd gone for treble 14, he's going to get 1 dart at double top for a breaker throw. There it is, Mark Webster, a 3-2 lead now. He's won the last 3 legs on the trot. That was another breaker throw, and Webby from 2-0 down has turned this game on its head.
Now he's got to hold on to his throw. Oh, and that is a bad start. His demeanour tells the story there. And Van der Voort, we're looking for a 140 to get the throw back after the first 3 darts.
Webster did win the most recent meeting of these two. That was in February at a UK Open qualifier, won it 6-4. Pretty even though over the course of things. It's a 5-4 to Van der Voort. Before February they did meet in November at a Players' Championship match. That went Van der Voort's way, but there's not a great deal between them. As Van der Voort looks for his 4th maximum. He has hit 180s in the last 4 legs. Admittedly, he's lost the last 3.
Mark Webster's plugging away every time Van der Voort hits a big one. He's returning it. And there we have it. Van der Voort leading the 180s now, 4-2. But Van der Voort's still up. Well, not very often you see the overall average exactly the same as the first 9 dart average. Exactly 100.
Well, it's consistent, I'll give him that. Another loose visit from Mark Webster, and Vincent van der Voort in a great position here to break straight back, but He's doing everything he can to mess it up. Big thumbs up from Vincent. I think that was probably sarcastic.
I think so and all. But a maximum here from Webster will put the pressure on, or even a 140 gives him a dart at double top if Van der Voort misses.
Well, it's just 100, but there is pressure here. As Vincent looks at 79. Well, one dart at double top. Stays where he is, doesn't feel he needs to move. And he's caught the flight there. He's caught the flight. Perhaps he did need to move. One of the downsides of Vincent, he throws so quickly, he doesn't want to move, he wants to keep the rhythm going. Maybe he'd been better off taking a moment and just shifting.
Well, Webster was looking for 4 19s. That 76 would have left him double top. So Van der Voort to level it up. If he's going to miss, just put it on the outside wire. Give yourself a good guide. Or just put it straight in the middle of the double. 3 legs apiece.
So we're all square again. And Vincent's throwing first. You can see there. 1 out of 2 on the doubles for Vincent. 3 out of 5 for Mark Webster. Very impressive, but it's Vincent's scoring that's giving him the edge. He's hit those 4 180s, of course. But not much between them. There you go, you see 6 points clear in the average, Vincent Van der Voort.
Well, we said it was going to be an even game, and it's certainly that way at the moment.
140.
Decent stuff from Mark Webster. Made a quarter-final on the European Tour before. That was last year. The European Darts Trophy. Vincent made the quarter-finals of the last European Tour event before he was beaten by Ian White. On the way he'd beaten Burnett, Anderson and Michael Barnard. Well, if it's just 100, well, a ton 40. Great darts from Vincent Van der Voort. So Mark Webster may well need to take this out if he wants to break through, and it's not going to happen.
Yes, a real good, strong leg on the throw of Van der Voort. Just needs to clean this up. Probably the 9 for double 16. Double 16 for a 4-3 lead. Oh, that was nearly in the 7. And that's wayward, and you can see his disgust in that. So Webster, a chance to break the throw. Didn't think he was going to get this chance. Now double 16, and he's got to take the chances. Is he going to have to move to the right? Is that flight in its way? And another chance missed.
Well, before this leg, they were both hitting at least half of their darts at doubles. They've both missed 2 in this one, and it could prove to be a vital leg. That would have been a breaker throw for Webster. Missing those 2 darts, but Vincent Van der Voort goes back into the lead. He was 2-0 up, he was 3-2 down, he now leads 4-3.
When your opponent has a couple of darts at a double and he gives you the chance, if you take that chance, you punish him and you get inside his head. But if you let him off like Webster did then, and now Van der Voort is the one that's flying. And we see the stats there. It's pretty tidy from both players. Well, Van der Voort is level 15s and Webster's only 2 above the level 15, so winning leg average is very good.
Yeah, pretty consistent stuff from these 2. Both averaging in the 90s.
35.
Not hit top gear, you'd have to say. Well, whoever comes through this, it's a tantalising second round match with Robert Thornton. Oh, look at this as Vincent Van der Voort fills it up for his 5th 180 of the match. 5 180s in the last 6 legs.
Yes, a brilliant visit from Van der Voort. Sets this up. Now, will he go for the 25 or will he go for the treble 19? 74, treble 14, just sets it up. A lot of players would have still gone for the 25 on there to have a dart at the bullseye, because the 145 is well capable, Mark Webster, of taking that out.
But it's not going to happen, so Vincent van der Voort will be back with 3 clear darts at double top to establish a 2-leg lead. Another break of throw and to go within 1 of the second round. And he's got to come down for double 10.
And again, he's given Webster the chance. He had 2 darts of the double the previous leg and missed. Is he going to get 2 or 1 dart here? Treble 10? No, he's going for treble 14. Well, he's only going to get the 1, another 11. And that leaves double top to level it up. Double top, he hits. This time, he does say thank you very much to the big Dutchman. And now, will that affect Vincent? 3 clear darts to go, 5-3 up. It just shows you how easy it swings and roundabouts on a game, just on a couple of missed doubles.
Well, impressive from Webster there that for a second time in the match, I'll just break off as he looks for his 3rd maximum of the game, has to settle for a 140. But he was left 62, he tried to go treble 14 for double 10, and just like he did last time, missed and hit the 11, had to go for 11 again. Managed to just shake that off, straight into the double top. You can see.
Well, 3 out of 3 on double top from Mark Webster.
Yeah, the other one he hit was double 6, I think, in the big 1-2-6 checkout.
Well, I think them stats say if Webster has the choice between 16s and tops, I think we know what he's going to go for.
And it's been good to him. And he's applying the pressure here. Well, he'll be happy with that. He's not on a finish, but he's 120 points clear of Vincent van der Voort, and this is on the van der Voort throw. If Webster can close out this leg, and he is favourite to do so right now, he will be throwing for the match in the next leg. A 140 would be ideal. Although, having said that, he probably does want to leave himself top rather than double 16, as you just mentioned, Rod.
Outside chance, the door is just a little bit open, and now it's closing up, although 1 more of those. That's a good 2 darts from Van der Voort. Well, this would be a brilliant shot out. Oh, no, he's going to have to move over. He's no option but to try and find the corner of the treble 20, and he's not found it. Well, Van der Voort's got to go the bullseye route surely on this one. The treble 20 obviously leaves him double 16, but the 25-odd ball guarantees him at least 1 dart, or the last dart at the bullseye. Well, he's gone straight for the treble 20.
Well, will he pay the price? No safety net for Van der Voort there. Why not going for the bullseye? And Mark Webster, 14s. He's hit 11 again. 3rd time he's done that. You would have thought that is racing through his mind. Just don't go low. This time he really, really needed to hit that 14 for a shot at the bullseye.
Well, I must admit, Dan, I thought he would have hit the 9 if he was going to miss the 14.
Well, 3 clear darts at double top for Vincent van der Voort. He's missed these before. 2 have gone back in. Oh, my word, Vincent. If you lose this game, you know exactly where you have lost it.
Well, we know how good Webster is on double top already. As we say that, now he's down to the 10s, chasing doubles around the dartboard, to the 5s, and now he's missed.
Well, well, well. 3 missed darts. He would have been throwing for the match in the next leg if he nailed them. Vincent van der Voort manages to get one into double 10. And Webster now needs to win the next 2 legs. And how much is that going to prey on his mind?
100.
Well, both players have been scoring highly. The power scoring's been up there, but missed doubles. The loser will walk off and say it's missed doubles that's cost him. You see, the stats, Van der Voort 5-2 up on the 180s, not a lot on the 140s. But the average of Van der Voort has always been in front, the overall average.
A good adjustment from Vincent there after a dodgy first dart. But Webster at the moment, well, I was going to say he is have the advantage in this leg, but he's doing his best to throw it away. And this is an opportunity for Vincent van der Voort. A big score here, 2 trebles. There's one. Didn't want that treble.
83.
Better for Mark Webster.
That is a wasted after that first dart. Then second 2, darts 2 and 3 were not good enough.
100.
And that could have cost him the match for Mark Webster. Just a straight ton would have given him perhaps 1 dart at a double, and now he's forcing the issue on the treble 20s. Just tightening up a little bit. So Van der Voort's going to get at least 1 dart at a double, maybe 2. He's going for the 16s. Another one of those for double top. This is for the match.
And there it is, Vincent van der Voort. At times he struggled. At times it really looked like Mark Webster had the beating of him. But van der Voort has battled through this one. A 6-4 victory for the Dutchman. He's